So let's talk about structured data markup for a website. First of all, what is that? So structured data is a language that you put in the back end of a website, if you will. So it's kind of in the source code. So it's not something that's going to physically appear on your website to the user, but what it is, it's basically the way in which you can communicate to the search engines to basically let them know specifically what content is, of what relevance, right? So for example, if you got a site that promotes recipes, right? Then you can go into the Schema markup and there's like a whole section on how to basically mark up your content so that you can tell Google or Yahoo or any search engine that, hey, by the way, these are the ingredients, right? And you can do the same for reviews. You can do the same for, like, if you're an attorney, there's a whole section for law that tells specifically about, how to mark up your website so that they know the practice areas. They know that, for example, there's another thing as far as like your profile, your authorship, right? So that's another thing, is so that if you're publishing content on a bunch of different websites, you can mark it up so that Google can associate, all of your bylines, right, within the source code, so that it understands the connection. And then there's so many other things, especially in the world of local SEO. This is really important. So like, you ever do a search and you see that something shows up and it says something like 5 stars, right? Or it might show a review, or it might show a price like within the Google SERP, right? Meaning like this restaurant is $3 signs versus $5 signs, right? That's all stuff that you can control within the source code of your website with something called structured data or markup. So anyway, I don't envision you becoming an expert just by listening to this short video, but if this is something that is of interest to you, and it should be because it's important, go do some research and make sure that your web developer or your SEO team is implementing this on your website.